Shoot, I was about ready. I said, man, I'm going to have to beat this dude down in my house. Try to help him, and I'm going to have to hurt this dude. So he pulled out his Bible out of his backpack, and we began to talk and dialogue. And after he showered and we communed together, and he shared with me, and looking around my brand new house that I treasured so much, and he's looking around and said, oh man, this is really, really nice. This is a homeless guy that I picked off the side of the road. And he said to me, he says, but I hope you don't hold on too tight to this stuff, because Jesus is coming back. So man, shut up, you homeless, what are you talking about? Listen, this homeless man put me in check and gave me a perspective on the stuff that I valued. Be careful who you entertain. You might be entertaining an angel unaware. And listen, that's why I say to those who God is telling to leave, listen, pray, fast. You can even talk with other people to see if God is confirming that with them also. Listen, but you can't be afraid to get outside of your comfort zone. When God says go, he will give you clear indication that it's time to go. But when he says stay, you need to also stay. Kind of on rabbit trails this morning. I'm sitting at a funeral about to do an obituary for someone, and a minister is sitting next to me saying, yeah, Pastor Donaldson and so-and-so, and I left my church and so on and so on, and I'm getting ready to do a eulogy, and I'm listening, and I said, listen, go back to your church. He said, what? Go back to your church. So where has God called you to go? I'm still looking. Well, that's a clear indication that he didn't tell you to leave. Listen, God is not telling you to leave to go somewhere where you just roaming around to and fro just trying to find something. God tells you to leave a church, leave well. Don't slide no note up under the pastor's door and say, I'm leaving on the next train. You leave a place, God tells you to leave somewhere, leave well, because God, you never know if he's calling you to go back to that place. So I told this person, go back to your church. Call the pastor and apologize because you left wrong. And they called me and said, you know what? I appreciate what you told me. I went back and I feel so much peace. I said, praise God. So watch this. After they, in verse 7, after they came to Missionary and were trying to go into Bithynia, Paul has a heart to reach all people. He's going to these places, and the Spirit of God is saying, no. That's interesting. Listen, you have to be sensitive to the Holy Spirit, because he is not telling you to talk to everybody. There's some people that you just need to have a regular conversation with. And when he says, when he directs you to speak about spiritual, by the way, sometimes you just need to be people's friend first. Just be you. If something is funny, laugh. I used to be one of those Christians that I am now talking about. Can't do Christian. You know what can't do Christian is? That's someone who wakes up reminding themselves about all the stuff that they can't do. Can't laugh. Can't have fun. Can't do this. Listen, listen, we know how to give a party here at Rising Star. We get together, we have a great time together, laughing and having fellowship with one another. Amen? He says they were trying to go into Bithynia, and the Spirit of Jesus did not permit them. And passing by Mysia, they came down to Troas. So the Spirit is, as you can see, directing him to the places that he wants him to minister to. And then it says, vision appeared to Paul in the night, a man of Macedonia, and standing up and appealing to him, saying, "Come over to Macedonia and help us." Now, Paul is prevented by the Spirit. Now, I don't know what that looked like, but Paul was obviously convinced that these places that he had a desire to go to, he was overruled by the Spirit, and then he has a vision. A man in Macedonia standing up saying, "Hey, come on over to Macedonia." And it goes on to say, verse 10, when he had seen the vision, immediately we sought to go into Macedonia, concluding that God had called us to preach the gospel to them. Now, this particular section, I'm just simply highlighting the fact that the Spirit of God is still giving directions. He gave Paul directions. He told Paul to not go here, but go here. You think the Spirit of God is still operating in that way today? Why wouldn't he? Now, when people talk about visions, you know, I'm not the vision guru. I can't tell you what your vision meant. But listen, God speaks in a language that you can understand. And if he tells you to do something, do it. Other people might not understand, but you got to continue to listen to the voice of God and do what he tells you to do. Amen? Amen. He will give you direction. And I want to also highlight, Paul wanted to go to these places, right? It was his desire to go and preach the gospel at these places, but the Spirit of God. Listen, when God closes a door, just conclude that he doesn't want you to go. He'll open up another door to the place where he does want you to go. Does that make sense? So in verses 1 through 5, we see that the decree is delivered. Secondly, we see the Spirit is directed. And then lastly, we'll see the gospel is deposited. So in verse 11 it says, so putting out to sea from Troas, we ran straight course to Samothrace, and on the day following to Neapolis, and from there to Philippi, which is a leading city of the district of Macedonia, a Roman colony, and we are staying in the city for some days. Verse 13, and on the Sabbath day we went outside the gate to a riverside where we were supposing that there would have been a place of prayer. And we sat down and began speaking to the women who had assembled. Let me pause right here real quick. Now, this journey that Paul is taking leads him to Philippi. When he gets to Philippi, obviously directed by the Spirit of God, when he gets to Philippi, he's looking for a place of prayer because there is no synagogue in Philippi. This is fertile land. There is no church established there in Philippi. There is no synagogue because in order for it to be a synagogue in an area, they had to be at least 10 men in that region. And so obviously there were not very many men in the area of Philippi. And that's why you found these women outside, it says in verse 13, and on the Sabbath day, we went outside the gate to a riverside where we were supposing that there would be a place of prayer. And we sat down and began speaking to the women who had assembled. Now these women are there at the place of prayer, and they are fellowshipping, and obviously they're praying and Paul and his companions are there. It says, and they began speaking to the women who were assembled. Verse 14, a woman named Lydia from the city of Thyatira, a seller of purple fabrics, a worshiper of God. She was not a convert. She was like Cornelius. She And the Lord did what? He opened her heart to respond to the things spoken by Paul. Now, don't miss this. Doesn't say anything about Lydia other than she was a God-fearer. She was a seller of purple. But listen, I don't care how good you think you are, you can only respond to the gospel of Jesus Christ if God opens your heart to respond. That's why, listen, when we go out and we do evangelism, don't be mad, don't be frustrated. I used to be one of those guys. Kamikaze Christian. I'll argue with folk about ready to, you gonna believe in Jesus or I'm gonna bust you in the mouth. Zealous, but no wisdom. Listen, you cannot respond unless the Spirit of God opens their heart. Nobody, we didn't respond because we were just more intelligent than the other folk. Oh, that sounds pretty convincing. Listen, God opened your heart. Listen, you were as ignorant as the rest of them, and God took the scales off of your eyes, and He took the scales off of my eyes. We were sinking deep in sin, far from the peaceful shore. It was God's love that lifted us. It was His revelation of Himself that gave us the light of the knowledge of who He is. And so she is there at the place of prayer. And you can see how the Spirit is leading Paul to these places. Now, I don't want you to go there, Paul. I want you to pass that place up, and I want you to pass that place up, and he ends up on the riverside. And there's some women there, and he assumes that he begins to preach and teach the Word of God, and these women are listening, and it says, the Lord opened her heart to respond to the things spoken by Paul. Listen, you don't got to force the gospel down people's throats. In fact, the Great Commission, where it talks about go into the world and make disciples, is the idea of going in, or as you are going, make disciples. You don't have to force it. Listen, when we go out and do evangelism, by the way, personal evangelism is a normal part of Christian life. Let me say that again. Personal evangelism is a normal part of Christian life. In church, what we've done is we've picked out a few gifted people and we'll send them out. Y'all represent us. We pray for y'all. Listen, all believers are responsible for sharing their faith. Y'all understand that? And listen, if you're open to sharing your faith, God will give you opportunities to do so. And you got to be in fellowship with God, and you got to know His voice. And sometimes He's not leading you to do it, and then you try to force it, and then you mess the relationship up, and folk are looking at you like, oh, there you go with Jesus. You know, the Jesus guy. Everywhere you go, Jesus, Jesus, Jesus. Hey man, we talking about football. Yeah, if Jesus was a receiver, and Jesus is better than Odell Beckham. Come on, man. Let your light shine. When you're around folk, just be you. And if He opens the door for you to share the gospel, share it. You know, I coach, and I love all the guys that I coach with. Love those brothers. It is what it is. I hear all kind of stuff. They don't hear me walking around there, Jesus this and Jesus that. They don't. Years ago, I would beat them down with Jesus. But listen, I'm just trying to be a light where I am. I'm not trying to be judgmental to people. Listen, I understand that I came from somewhere. Amen? And so we can just let our light shine in that way. That is more appealing than you need to do this and you got to do that and you got to stop doing this. Just share the love of Christ and share what He's done in your life. Friendship evangelism is probably the most powerful evangelism that you can do. Brother Art, when we were down at the Y, he's discipling someone. You know how he disciples them? Lifting weights. Disciples, making disciples, lifting weights. As you are going, make disciples. And we come to the end. Look at this. It says, and when she and her household had been baptized. Pause. This woman was at the right place at the right time, heard the word of God. Obviously, she went home and she told her family about